will say Lieutenant Montague. He'll be out there with representing the Austin Police Department in the police boat. We'll talk a second about safety, and we're going to have a great time. Just a couple things off the bat. You have to wear your PFD. We're going to be going up here, and what I'd like you to do is stay in a line between the Yacht Club here and the southern tip of Croton Point. It's called Tellis Point, and then over here to the mouth of the Croton River. A couple of us are going to be out there paddling. Jennifer back here is a paddling instructor. She'll be out there in a double with her daughter. I'll be out there with my big yellow boat. If anybody needs help of any kind, put the kayak paddle above your head and wave it.
What if you don't have a paddle?
Then you're really in trouble. Well, then you'll be sitting at the beach, so we're not too worried about it. Or just give us a shout. The tide is in now. The wind is from the north. The tide's going to turn in a minute. It's going to start heading out. Understand this whole bay that we're going to be in is only about 5 or 6 feet deep. And when we go out, it's going to be harder going out than coming back, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Because we'll go into the wind, we'll go out against, and then we're going to turn around and fly right back to the beach. We'd like you to be back in here no later than noon, so we're out for a little paddle. As part of the paddling community here, I love seeing everybody here. We really encourage paddling in Austin. This is a fantastic place to go. This whole Hudson River Valley, we can't encourage it enough. I will say this, and part of the reason a lot of people don't paddle is because it's such a pain in the neck loading the boat. Especially since you're kayaking by yourself, it's hard taking a boat on, even for me. So what I like to tell people is there are ways and methods you could do it that are easier. We'd be glad to talk to you about them. There are also most of the yacht clubs now around the river, including Croton, Shattemuc here, Austin Boat and Canoe Club offer kayak memberships at a reduced cost. So there's nothing better than just dragging your boat down and going out for a ride, because who's kidding who? Nobody wants to load that boat in the car. So that's an idea. And in addition, the Austin town, Maddie, the Austin town, I believe, still has a kayak launch at PAL Beach with racks for free. And I got to tell you, in 31 years in the police department, I don't think anybody ever stole a kayak. So you go down there with a bike rack and you can keep it for free right on the beach and launch whenever you want. So something to think about. If there's any way we can help you, just let us know. When we go out here today, I'm a Hudson River talker. So what I'm going to do is, if you have any questions about anything you see or what we're talking about the area or any of these birds, a cormorant out there, ask me. I'll make something up if I don't know it, and we'll enjoy the day. You may see carp rolling. You may see a sturgeon jump today. The sturgeon are jumping at this time of the year. They don't know why. They're kind of cool. You'll see cormorants. See that blackbird out there in the mooring ball. That's a fish-eating cormorant. There is that big tower up there you see at Croton. That is got an osprey nest in it. So we may see ospreys out there. We have 300 nesting pair of eagles here in the New York State. I've seen one the last 2 Saturdays I went out. So we might see an eagle out here as well. We're going to have a good day. That's Croton Point to our north. Croton Dump. When you get up there and you see that railroad bridge, that's the Croton River. That's the 375 square mile watershed. 4 counties, 2 states. It's where we originally took the water for New York City. That's why we had the aqueduct. If you have any questions at all about the history, about something like that, Jennifer and myself will be out there. The dad's going to take care of that. We're going to get you in the water and out. And I can tell you, they say that if you're in an airplane, the most dangerous time is the first 3 minutes and the last 8 minutes. That's the same with kayak. I usually dump either getting in or getting out of the boat. So we're going to help you get in and get out, and we'll get you out on the water. And just what I suggest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up along the coast here, and then go out Croton Point and come straight back. It's always best when you're going against the tide to stay closer to the shore, because it's not as influential there. So, any questions for me before we go out?
What's the state of the river these days? Are there any parts that are swimmable yet?
They're all swimmable as far as I'm concerned. And I tell people the river's fantastic. And understand it's an estuary, so it'll never be clear. There were never salmon here. The only time I would not suggest you swim in the river is after a heavy rain. If there's a heavy rain, it overwhelms the local sewer systems, and sometimes you get an E. coli dump right into the river. But except for that, I've been swimming the river my whole life. Of course, I used to have hair, so draw your own conclusions. But the river's fantastic. We've had a lot of rain this summer, so the salt line is down. Correct? I haven't tasted much salt at all in the water. It's probably down below around the Tappan Zee Bridge. Usually the salt line is up by Poughkeepsie in August. It's not going to happen this year. So we have a 3.5-foot tide.
There are a lot of blue claws out there right now.
There are. The blues are out. You might see the blue crabs up here. That's fantastic. Good eating. You can snag one. So let's, without further ado, let's get out of the water. We'll get you launched and get you out there.
If you don't mind, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Appreciate all the help and everything else that you guys do for us. You forgot the most important detail. Tiki bar should be open at 11.